Hey, good morning, boys and girls. How you doing? I'm throwing you off. I'm throwing you off. I want to welcome everybody here. For those of you who have not had an opportunity to meet, I'm Dr. Ramirez. I'm the superintendent here at Mason Union. I'm very grateful to have you all in attendance. We are really going to go a little bit further in this awards assembly that we've done in assemblies past, because we have a few additional recognitions that really I think are going to showcase the variety of activities, of events, and participation and talents that our kiddos bring. So bear with us. It's going to be a really eventful but packed agenda. So with that said, I just want to once again extend a warm welcome to all of you, to our staff, our distinguished guests, our teachers, and all of you as family members, and of course to our students. Before we begin, I do want to make mention that we do have interpretation in the back provided by Ms. Patty Orozco. So if you need or know someone who does, le quiero extender la bienvenida, y si necesitan interpretación en español, la señora Patricia Orozco nos está proveyendo esa interpretación hoy en día. Just as a few norms for this assembly, if you could just limit the side conversation so that our focus is on the recipients. If you could silence your cell phones. Students, when your name is called up, if you can come up and get your award, and just line up in front of the stage, okay? And audience, let's please give everybody here a big applause every time that their name is called. Let's try that out. Everybody. And parents and family members, at the conclusion of our awards assembly, please feel free to wait and take pictures with your child or with your child and their friends. With that said, we're going to turn it over to our middle school president, Victoria Fernandez, for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Good morning, students, parents, teachers, and distinguished guests to Mason Union Elementary School. We are glad that you are able to join us as we celebrate the success of our students. We ask that you stand and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Hats off, hand over your heart, ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Victoria. Okay, we're going to go ahead and begin our awards by recognizing our Tigers of the Quarter, our Outstanding Character Trait recipients, and our World Reader Awards. And for that, I'd like to turn it over to our principal, Ms. Kuklinski.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So excited to honor our hardworking students this morning. So we are going to begin with our Tiger of the Quarter Award. This is an honor earned by those that consistently demonstrate our guidelines for success and top school rules. These students were chosen by their teacher for their efforts in the classroom, representing Mesa well and continually striving for their best. In addition, the teachers wrote a narrative as to why students are receiving this award. So we're going to start in the subject area of the English Language Arts. 6th grade, we have Noah Ayala and Samantha Alvarez. Noah is an outstanding student. His willingness to participate and his strong work ethic are an excellent example of a true Mesa Tiger. When given a task, he puts forth all his efforts in making sure it is done right and done well. He has all the qualities of a confident learner. Noah, you should be proud of all your efforts. Samantha has such an enthusiasm for learning and for life. One of her strongest strengths is writing. She works hard on each and every writing piece, and it shows. She always shows her love of learning by how she is able to collaborate well with others in her group, think critically, ask questions, and actively participates. She is definitely on the road to success. Seventh grade, we have Paul Referente and Sarah Henley. Sarah is always motivated to do her best. Her persistence in seeking excellence is truly admirable. Sarah's organized skills are exceptional, and her teacher wishes he could be half as organized as she is. Her classmates and teachers all know that Sarah can be counted on to know when assignments are due, what page a certain lesson is on, or where to find something in the classroom that Mr. DiMaria has misplaced. Thank you, Sarah, for doing your best in everything. Paul is incredibly thorough in all his work. He continually amazes me with his thoughtful responses. He never does the minimum, but always goes the extra mile. When tasked with writing an essay, he always creates a noteworthy piece that stands out due to his well-organized thoughts and sophisticated word choices. Paul, keep challenging yourself and be proud of your work. In 8th grade, we have Victoria Rose Fernandez and Quinn Hampton. Victoria is a naturally quiet student, but she has the confidence to set high goals for herself. I was excited for her when she challenged herself to take the leadership role of president of the student council. This role requires Victoria to lead weekly meetings and speak in front of a group, as she has proven herself to be an effective communicator. Victoria also communicates beautifully through writing. She writes from her heart, and her love for her family has become apparent to me in reading her journal entries and her narrative. Good job, Victoria. Quinn embraces new learning, is willing to take risks, and leverages mistakes to grow. She also works effectively in a team, encouraging her classmates to achieve the goal. Her writing has matured this year, and her voice is so clear in her writing that I can identify her work without looking at the author's name. The vivid descriptions she writes, especially those of her motocross adventures on her dirt bike, add excitement to her written work. Great job, Quinn. All right, let's give another round of applause for all of our English language arts winners. Good job, you guys. You can have a seat. Moving on to the subject area of math, in 6th grade, we have Johnny Hanna and Nadia Prieto. Johnny is one of those students who works hard and makes it look easy. He engages in his learning and is up for any challenge that comes his way. He can be counted on in group work. He consistently contributes to class discussions. I have so much joy thinking about what the future holds for Johnny. Johnny, you should be very proud. Nadia is willing to look at problems from many different angles. She catches on quickly and is able to connect dots between concepts. Her critical thinking skills are sharp. She brings her A game for her class and interacts positively with peers. She already has such a grounded presence and an effortless strength that many adults would envy. The sky is the limit for you, Nadia. Seventh grade, we have Olivia Dryden and Max Lopez. Olivia is a truly dedicated student. She works hard and perseveres through all of her academic endeavors. Her well-rounded attitude towards school is contagious, making her a role model. In math, she is always seeking out creative ways to problem solve. More notably, she has the ability to work with any single one of her peers, and anyone who gets to work with her during math class benefits from all she brings to our whiteboards. Good job, Olivia. Max has been a true joy to have in math class. His ability to think outside the box is extremely beneficial when problem solving and thinking critically. He even pushes me to think differently sometimes. I appreciate the discussion he sparks and his curiosity about mathematical concepts. I hope that he continues to bring his confidence in learning to each and every class. Great job, Max. In 8th grade, we have Paula Hernandez and Violet Scott. Violet has come a long way with her confidence in math. She is learning to take risks and ask questions in order to further her understanding. She has the ability to work effectively with any of her peers and brings a focused energy to the whiteboard. I see a promising future for Violet as she continues to stay true to herself and work hard. Paula is one of the most focused students I know. She is excellent at avoiding distractions and makes solving math problems look easy. She doesn't limit herself on what she can do. She's always willing to problem solve in and outside of the classroom. She is confident in her abilities, but doesn't shy away from constructive feedback. I appreciate her every single day. Let's give one final round of applause for all of our math tigers of the quarter. Moving on to the subject area of science. In 6th grade, we have Dawn Fernandez and Cadence Lutz. Cadence is a powerhouse when she is put to a task. She will use previous knowledge to connect new concepts. She is motivated in her studies and can be counted on in group work. It has been so wonderful to see her confidence continue to skyrocket. She knows she is capable and has worked hard to prove to herself. Cadence, you should be very proud of all your efforts. Don is a regular contributor to class discussions. He positively contributes to peer relationships and has an easygoing approach to tackling challenges. He doesn't back down and quietly works through problems. His determination and willingness to be thorough is inspiring. Don is an all-around great student and friend. Keep up the great work. In 7th grade, we have Aaliyah Silva and Sebastian Rodriguez. Aaliyah consistently produces exceptional work. She is easygoing and can work with any of her peers. She is a good friend and makes sure that her teammates are not left behind. She's not afraid to ask questions and is a natural leader. I appreciate her resiliency and use of critical thinking to develop solutions to problems presented in class. Keep up the awesome work. Sebastian went above and beyond his classwork this quarter by taking on a science fair project and mock trial outside of class. His hard work and dedication to his project and success was evident in the 2nd place award he and Jose took at the Ventura County Science Fair. He's not only a great team player, but also a great leader. Sebastian utilizes his resources well and approaches labs and engineering challenges methodically. Can't wait to see all that Sebastian will continue to accomplish. In 8th grade, we have Joel Cruz and Sienna Uribe. Sienna works diligently in science daily. She approaches her work as a team player and consistently collaborates effectively with her teammates. She takes the time to understand the concepts being explored and seeks help outside of class time when needed. She strives for her best every day. Her hard work and kindness do not go unnoticed. Thank you, Sienna, for being a valuable member of our community. Joel has shown marked improvement in his science achievement over the past 2 years. He consistently asks clarifying questions and completes his work thoroughly and to the best of his ability. His attention to detail is impressive and evident by his excellent grades and attention in class. Practices that Joel has put in place this year will be important to sustaining his success in high school. Great job, Joel. Let's have a round of applause for all of our science award winners. Thank you, guys. Moving on to the subject area of social studies. In 6th grade, we have Olivia Sanchez and Zach Ornelas. Zach is a highly organized, dedicated, and motivated student. He has a strong work ethic that shows in the quality of work he turns in. He takes his time and does not let distractions get in the way. His dedication to his studies is respected and admired. Thank you for being such a great student and always striving to do your best. Olivia is one of the hardest working students I have had the privilege to teach. She does not settle for anything less than her best. The work that she produces is always very thorough and of the highest quality. She demonstrates many of the qualities that make up a confident learner and critical thinker. She is not afraid to take risks by asking questions. I know that all of her hard work will pay off for her and her very bright future. Moving on to 7th grade, we have Emma Stanford and Leo Esparza. Emma is a joy to have in class. She has an awesome attitude. She will work cooperatively with anyone in class. She takes on the role of a leader when leadership is needed, yet will allow others to shine. Emma has shown continual improvement in her schoolwork. Keep up the great work, Emma. The world needs more people like you. Leo loves learning about other cultures and historical periods. He frequently asks interesting questions, allowing his curiosity to guide us all into further investigating a topic. Leo also has become more responsible about getting his work completed, showing a lot of individual growth. Continue to be a curious learner, Leo. It's great to see you taking pride in your work. And from 8th grade, we have Marcus Moore and Daniel Shen. Daniel evaluates the impact of our first leaders' actions and decisions and enjoys learning about the formation of our country in its early years. Daniel embraces a growth mindset. I appreciate the way he reaches out to me in his free time to inquire about an incorrect answer or the wording of a question. It matters to Daniel that he grasps the concepts and he makes the most of his education. Great job, Daniel. Marcus engages in the stories of the wars and the events of the beginning of our country and appreciates the difficult decisions that our leaders had to make. He has the ability to evaluate the choices and actions of those leaders and make connections between the events they helped initiate. Marcus also has a talent for drama and is always willing to support the class with a role in a short historical play or a historical reading. Great job, Marcus. Have another round of applause for all of our social studies winners. Good job, you guys. And then moving on to the subject area of PE. In 6th grade, we have Andrew Garcia and Kaylee Roberson. Andrew always does his best to allow others to do their best. He is an independent and mature student who follows rules, even when no one is watching. He is a great student athlete and an overall great person to be around. Kaylee is small in stature but big in aspirations, always willing to participate and lend a helping hand when called upon. She is a superb student athlete and always does her best. From 7th grade, we have Andrew Kim and Sophia Ramirez. Andrew is smart, funny, and energetic. His talents and positive growth mindset are something to be proud of. Andrew is an inspiration to us all. Keep up the great work, Andrew. Sophia is the type of student that needs no direction. She is independent and capable of many great things. She is a positive role model for all of her peers and for the younger generation to follow. Great job, Sophia. And in 8th grade, we have Dorian Ford and Jasleen Rios. I can't say enough nice things about Dorian. He has shown great improvement during our time together. His dedication and commitment to his health are truly amazing. I am proud of Dorian for the person he is and will become. Keep up the positive attitude, Dorian. Jasleen is respectful, honest, and friendly. All the traits you would want in a student athlete. I have had nothing but positive things to say about her and her dedication to our school. She continues to inspire me as well as her peers. She is a gifted and talented individual that has a bright future ahead of her. Another round of applause for all of our physical education winners. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and have a seat. We're going to move on to our next award this morning. This is our Character Trait Award. This is a very special award. At the beginning of the year, our students identified their top 4 most valued character traits to be honored this year. And this quarter, we are honoring the character trait of honesty. These award recipients were decided in collaboration with their teacher and their peers. The Character Trait Award of Honesty is awarded to students that are sincere, truthful, and do the right thing even when no one is watching. From 6th grade, our Honesty Award winners are Yulisa Arias and Johnny Hanna. All right, and then in 7th grade, Honesty Award winners, we have Hannah Pompo and Dominic Palomares. Our 8th grade Honesty Award winners, Inez Robles and Paula Hernandez. Let's go ahead and give another round of applause for all of our Honesty Award winners. Good job, you guys. You have a seat. Our final award, not recognition, but award for this morning is our Roaring Reader Award, and this goes to students that are making their best efforts to continue to grow as a reader. These students were chosen by their teacher based on their efforts, determination, and their growing love of reading. In 6th grade, we have Kaylee Roberson and Maria Lopez. In 7th grade, Ashley Martinez Piedra. And in 8th grade, we have Landon Harris and Adam Martinez. Round of applause for all these wonderful leaders. All right, so we have several noteworthy recognitions this morning. The first one we want to recognize is our students that earned honor roll and merit roll. Recognize these students for continuing to strive for excellence academically. So we'll begin with merit roll. Merit roll is awarded to students that earned a grade point average between a 3.0 and a 3.49. For the third quarter, there were a total of 33 middle school students that earned this distinction. So when I say your name, I'm going to go ahead and have you stand up, and then the audience will hold our applause till everyone's standing. So we'll begin with 6th grade merit roll. We have Ariana Aguilar, Santiago Alfaro, Aldo Campos, Don Fernandez, Dominic Flores, Jacqueline Galicia, Andrew Garcia, Naria Garcia, Gerardo Lopez, El Marquez, Maddox McGonigal, Anthony Rojas, Eden Salazar, Miranda Smuck, and Audrey Velasquez. Go ahead and give a round of applause for 6th graders. 7th grade merit roll. Please stand when I call your name. Lisbeth Aguilar, Noah Alcantar, Dominic Alfaro, Ashlyn Camarillo, thank you for standing, Bella Cobian, Andrew Kim, Danica Ogawa, Sebastian Rodriguez, Gloria Samiego, Megan Shields, Elisa Velasquez, and Josie Welch. And our 8th grade merit roll, Eli Nicholson, Kinsley Golop, Andrew Hernandez, Belinda Silva, Lily Strumka, and Colin Wong. Moving on to honor roll. Honor roll is awarded to students that have earned a grade point average between a 3.5 and a 4.0. For the third quarter, there were a total of 56 middle school students that earned this distinction. So again, when I call your name and stand, we'll begin with 6th grade honor roll. Samantha Alvarez, Yulisa Arias, Noah Ayala, let's hold our applause to the end, thank you. Alexa Barragon, Ryan Campy, Cora Dickey, Jasmine Galicia, Johnny Hanna, Maria Lopez, Cadence Lutz, Samantha McNaye, Joaquin Mayo, Joshua Medina, Ruby Munoz, Zach Ornelas, Jaden Ortiz, Nadia Prieto, Sofia Wallace, Maylee Ramirez, Arnobla Reyes, Kaylee Roberson, Olivia Sanchez, and Milo Valea. Seventh grade honor roll, go ahead and stand when I call your name. Natalia Bautista, Connor Camby, Olivia Dryden, Riley Espinoza, Leah Godinez, Sarah Henley, Ava Lara, Max Lopez, Christian Lopez, Dominic Palomares, Hannah Pompo, Sofia Ramirez, Liz Referente, Paul Referente, Isa Ronquillo, Kyla Sahagan, Aaliyah Silva, Leilani Tofiga, Vaughn Trainer, and Ivan Vallejo. And our 8th grade honor roll, Victoria Fernandez, Alexis Finfrock, Dorian Ford, Juan Gill, Paula Hernandez, Angelica McNaye, Adam Martinez, Jasmine Rios, Ines Robles, Maylen Ronquillo, Daniel Shen, Arpan Shrestha, and Sophia Turner. Students later this week will come to your classes to honor you with your honor roll and merit roll certificates. All right, before we close out our assembly with our Tiger Tag raffle, just a few final recognitions. The first recognition that we want to take some time to do in front of our student body and parents is our recognition for our Science Fair County winners. So we want to acknowledge the amazing efforts. Huge shout out to Mrs. Splain. Where's Mrs. Splain? Where's she at? Thank you, Mrs. Blaine, for your mentorship and guidance and being the science fair advisor. And also, I know thank you to Mrs. McKenna and Mr. DiMaria for helping with the writing portion of this. So thank you. I know it was a collaborative effort. So what we want to do right now is we want to recognize students that placed in the top 3 in their category at the Ventura County Science Fair. So students, when I call your name, if you could please stand and remain standing till I call everyone. In the area of engineering, 3rd place was Isa Ronquillo, 1st place Kyla Sahagan. In the area of zoology, 2nd place Sebastian Rodriguez and Jose Corona. Chemistry, 2nd place Gloria Saniego and Emma Stanford. 1st place Alexis Fincock. Microbiology, 3rd place Olivia Dryden and Ava Lara. In psychology, 1st place Paula Hernandez and Lily Stremka. In the area of physics, 1st place, Maylin Ronquillo. In addition, Paula, Lily, and Maylin were also invited and they competed at the California State Science Fair. Let's give another round of applause. Maylin, I'm going to have you stay standing. Where's Maylin? Stand up, Maylin. I do want to do one other recognition for Maylin. She represented Mesa Union very well in the Camarillo Academic Olympics. In the whole city of the Camarillo-Somis area, she placed 6th overall in the area of creative writing. Let's give her a round of applause. And moving on to our final recognition for this morning, we want to take a few minutes to recognize all the efforts of our middle school mock trial team. So first of all, big congrats because we had 2 teams and they brought home 3rd and 2nd place in the county mock trial competition. This team was coached by parent volunteers, Judge Romero, Mrs. Romero, and community volunteer, Mrs. Christina. Let's give our volunteers a round of applause. So for those of you that don't know, mock trial is a competition in which students simulate a real trial. It really helps these students develop knowledge about law, questioning techniques, and their advocacy skills. So we would like for you guys, when we call your name, go ahead and come on up because we have your awards here. So we're going to start with prosecution witnesses, so those that played the role of a prosecution witness. Beginning 1st place, we have 2. We have Ava Lara, 1st place, and Kaylee Roberson, 1st place. Second place, Clarissa Lara. And 3rd place for prosecution witnesses, Arpan Shrestha. All right, moving on to defense witnesses. 2nd place, best defense witness was Kyla Sahagan and Sophia Turner. Third place defense witness, Kaylee Roberson. Moving on to prosecution attorney, 2nd place, Nadia Prieto. Moving on to best defense attorney, 3rd place, Inez Robles. 4th place, Maylin Ronquillo. 7th place, Christian Lopez. 8th place, Ava Lara. Moving on to the role of bailiff. 1st place, Isa Ronquillo. 3rd place, Eden Carroll. For the role of clerk, 1st place, Isa Ronquillo. 3rd place, Sebastian Rodriguez. To the role of journalist, 1st place, Isa Ronquillo. And moving on to the role of artist, 2nd place, Dorian Ford. And as I said earlier, we did have 2 teams. That's why many of these students took on multiple roles, which required even more dedication and more hard work. But we do want to recognize 2 of our students. We had an MVP, our most valuable player from each team. We had 2 teams, a blue and an orange. From the blue team, our MVP, Sophia Turner. And from our orange team, MVP, Eden Carroll. Right, we also have some special recognition. Connor Camby, Max Lopez, Taijo Okamura, and Daniel Shen, come on up. You guys were important components of our teams. So just so proud of you guys for all of your efforts. You know, we were able to compete in the first inaugural junior mock trial competition, and Mesa just represented them so well, and it couldn't be without the help of our coaches. Oh, I missed one. All right. Isa Ronquillo, 1st place, best courtroom clerk. Let's give another round of applause for our wonderful mock trial team. Have a seat, thank you. Good job, you guys. All right, we're gonna do this in record time. All right, so we are going to conclude the assembly once everyone takes a seat with our Tiger Tag raffle. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and regroup. I know you've been sitting a long time and you guys have been doing an amazing job. As you guys know, Tiger Tag is a positive school recognition that students earn Tiger Tags. Thank you. Students earn Tiger Tags for going above and beyond, doing the right thing, and we are going to choose 6 winners from each grade level. You guys will get a $25 gift certificate and a lunch at Toppers, so close your eyes. Zach, first pick one. Our first 6th grade winner is Camila Ceja. Third round, she can't win twice in a row. Kaylee Roberson. Olivia Sanchez. Johnny Hanna. Lila Walea. And our final 6th grade winner, Olivia can't win again, so choose another. Jaden Mejia. All right, moving on to our 7th grade Tiger Tags. All right, our first 7th grade winner is Jade Avalar. Valerie Bucio. Olivia Dryden. Ava Lara. No name. Wait. I'm gonna need some help deciphering this one. So we're gonna move on to 8th grade and then we'll figure out who our final 7th grade one is. Liz is our 7th grader, final 7th grader, Liz. That was only 5? Oh, one more. I miscounted. Well, all right. Andrew's choosing the final one. Oh, Ava can't win again. Hannah Pompo, Hannah. All right, let's come over here for our 8th grade. Okay. Yeah, choose one. Angelica McKnight. Inez Robles. Anlin Arias. Jasleen Rios. Anlin can't win again. This one really has no name. Next. Ileana Mayorga, and we have one final. Yep. Arturo Romo. Arturo. All right. Thank you guys for all of your efforts, and I also wanted to say thank you right now. You guys are being an amazing audience. I know there was a lot of recognitions to get through this morning. Really appreciate you guys and the way you're representing yourself, and I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Ramirez to close us out.
Okay, so thank you for remaining, really enthusiastic and supportive. Just today was an example. It's an example of some of the accomplishments, some of the talents, some of the hard work and effort that our students have demonstrated. As we close out the year, as we think about, planning, not just for this year, but for next, I want to continue to push us along as a community to recognize and continue to be an inclusive place, a place that values all of our students, their backgrounds, their talents, their interests. As many of you know, or perhaps all of you know, we've set out on a framework for the future around how learning needs to look for us to be able to prepare our kids, not only for high school, but for adulthood, being successful in life. And you see some of the banners out there that, or the banners out there that demonstrate the different competencies and skills that we want to have our students leave us with. That is something that I will remain committed to and that our staff has really clung to as a way of understanding what learning needs to look like on an average day. And my biggest wish for all of us is that we continue to develop our kids personally, socially, and academically for the world that awaits them, for the world that's here now, in fact. So today was just a representation of the kinds of things that we're doing, whether it's activities or learning, but it really comes down to a partnership with all of you as family units, as parents, and for us, an ongoing commitment to making sure that our program, that who we are, continues to be a great place for students to come and excel and grow and really become the people that they want to become and that we want them to become as well. So I couldn't be prouder of all of you. Couldn't be prouder of all of you. I really mean that. I think we just have amazing, amazing kids here. So thank you. As we close out, I just wanted to send a few reminders. One, we do have open house today, so I really do invite you to come and join us. It'll be from 6 to 7:30, and please feel free to come in, speak to our teachers. They've been working really hard to be able to show what learning has looked like over the course of the year, but more recently this quarter. We will have a community gathering that will be via Zoom next Thursday, where we'll be providing some highlights and updates as we close out the year, as we look at the end of the year. To our PFO, thank you. Let's give them a big round of applause. When we talk about partnerships, really no partnership is greater than with parents and families. And we couldn't be more thankful for their ongoing support. Not only are they helping us with the refreshments today, but they have taken on quite a few projects over the course of this entire year. Right now, the book fair is currently happening. That is sponsored by our PFO, and that will be happening through Friday. Students can visit the book fair during the recess, and also it will also be available tomorrow evening. I'm sorry, this evening. Carnival's coming. That'll be Friday, May 12th. Please check Mesa Matters and PFO website for more details. Lastly, I also want to honor our foundation. Let's give them a big round of applause. They'll be hosting a golf tournament Monday, May 8th. There's an info booth out in front, and you'll continue to receive those alerts via Mesa Matters as well. So as we close, I'm thankful to all of you, kids, young people, for your ongoing efforts. Our 8th graders, we're going to be down in the home stretch, and our goal is to send you off in the best way possible. And so I want to thank you for your ongoing efforts, and parents, families, thank you for your partnership. We're going to go ahead and bring our awards assembly to a close, but I invite you to continue to be here to take photos and just celebrate with us. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll be taking a group photo as well before we depart.
Good job, you guys.